Breaking news, we have been informed that the county has appointed a new superintendent. They had received 13 applicants for the position. The superintendent screening committee unanimously recommended Steve Carter to the board last week.
He is currently the Deputy Superintendent of Union County Schools in Morganfield and has over 20 years' experience in education. The board voted Thursday night and it was unanimous for Steve Carter. Carter will finish the school year in Union County, where he has served as Deputy Superintendent since 2012. His first day on the job in McCracken County is July 1st.
The Activities Director Search Committee, led by McCracken County High School Principal Michael Siglinski, offered Gino Miller the job Thursday evening. Miller will transition from being head coach of the baseball team to full-time Activities Director for McCracken County on July 1st.
In nearly 6 complete seasons with the Mustangs, Miller has collected 189 wins to only 39 losses for an 83% winning percentage and 5 consecutive First Region championships in only 5 years in the program.
The Mustangs have also made the KHSAA State Baseball semifinals 3 years in a row.
Welcome back to the final edition of Mustang TV. I'm Kaylin Rowell.
I'm Miles Guy. Ms. Carter's 4th hour seminar class have been working on something special. EcoThink is a project they organized to regulate some of the excess water our school has. They spent Wednesday digging holes for the new tulip poplar trees. The state of Kentucky will not only provide shade, but also absorbs hundreds of gallons of groundwater each day.
Oh yeah, there's the line. Should we just start digging down now? I'm digging.
Oh, now you're having to move it.
Yeah, well, they were slow with the trash bags.
Okay.
So
You were fast on the draw.
I dug my hole early, and then she came late with the trash bags. You get to throw the dirt on the trash bag. So then I put the dirt on the trash bag, and then yeah.
The students planted the trees Thursday. The trees were donated by the Four Rivers Nuclear Partnership, while James Sanders Nursery helped the student plant.
It was a night to remember this past weekend at Paducah's Convention Center. Hundreds of juniors and seniors, along with their dates, danced the night away at this year's prom. Congratulations to Bailey Aiken and Zach McLeod, who were crowned prom king and queen. We spoke to them about their experience.
I don't know, it was kind of cool. It was really surprising. I really thought Madison would win, so it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Felt pretty good. I didn't really think I was just gonna win really, but I'm excited I did, and it was just a good experience overall. So.
No, I really thought that it would be someone else. I really didn't even know I was nominated until the day before. So.
No, not really, but it is what it is. I'm proud for it, and it's just a good experience.
If you took pictures at the big event, you can see them through a link on the Jones Photo website. Your teachers have a link. Make sure you order your pictures before June 5th.
This year's senior class prank happened earlier this week. One group forked the front lawn around the Mustang statue and also spread bird seeds on the concrete in the front area. Seniors, if you haven't already, then make sure you register for Project Graduation. You'll have a chance to win prizes, goodie bags, and more. Also make sure you register with a team for this year's dodgeball tournament.
A few things you must know. Be here by midnight and no one will be allowed to leave for any reason. You may not bring a guest or outside food and drink. When you arrive, make sure you park between houses 2 and 3. While seniors took their finals this week, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen will take theirs this coming week. Therefore, the schedule for the final 2 days of school is a little weird. On Thursday, you'll have exams 1st, 3rd, and 5th, with more time for 1st and 3rd periods. You'll eat lunch during 3rd period, and then 6th and 5th periods will be swapped. On Friday, exams will happen in 2nd, 4th, and 6th. You'll go to 2nd, 1st, 4th, then 3rd period, and 4th and 6th are normal. Report cards will be mailed home on Tuesday, May 21st.
As the year comes to a close, one of our very own teachers, Ms. Skipworth, is retiring. We caught up with her to see how she's feeling about retirement from a long career in teaching.
As a teacher,
I have loved being at McCracken County. There's a lot of things I'm going to love, and especially the students and this beautiful classroom. I've been the only teacher in this classroom, so it's going to be hard to give up this place, and especially, again, the students and my peers. I think what I look forward to the most about retiring is being able to have my own time schedule where I can see my grandchildren at times I haven't been able to before. For example, on spring break, theirs is always the week after mine, so I can't do anything with them. And I think it'll be nice to be able to pick and choose what I want to do.
National Arts Honor Society threw a recruitment party Wednesday for students who might want to join the club next year. But don't worry, it's not too late to join the club for school next year. You can pick up an application for NAHS in Miss Stamper's room. Here are interviews from Miss Stamper, Bailey Joyce, and Abby Moore.
My name is Miss Stamper, and I am the sponsor for the National Art Honor Society. It is an honor-based arts organization that aligns with the national chapter of Art Honor Society. And you have to have a 2.5 GPA and complete 20 service hours each year to get your cord, your pin, or your medal. So each level that you complete, as a sophomore you get a pin, as a junior you get a medal, and as a senior you get your cord. So that's 3 layers of adornment for your walking pleasure. And it's basically all art lovers, people who are passionate about art, sharing the arts. Maybe you want to be a historian, maybe you'd like to be an educator, maybe you want to be a visual artist, maybe you want to go into costuming. But it's a little something for everybody and a place for you as an artist to find community.
National Art Honor Society is a club at our school led by Miss Stamper, and throughout the year we do lots of fun things like we have art sales like Crimson Christmas, and we painted windows and raised money to go on an art trip to St. Louis.
National Art Honor Society. So basically you elect your representatives like your treasurer, your secretary, like any honor society would do, but it's very art based, and all of your hours that you do are very art related. Like we've done face painting, we did window painting, like you might have seen that around Christmas. And that all raised money to go to this big trip at the end to St. Louis. And we all became really close, and it was a lot of fun. And we just love to have more people, and it was a lot of fun. And you get rainbow stuff, so that's exciting.
Also, Miss Stamper, Mr. Kimball, and Miss Green will be taking a group of art and French students to France and Spain. Their last meeting was this Tuesday, and they will be departing June 8th. Miss Green, Irie Cass, and Haley Bowers say they can't wait to go.
Yes, so we are Ms. Stamper, Mr. Kimball, myself, my husband, and 2 parent volunteers are going to be chaperoning 21 students to go to France and Spain. We're going to be visiting a lot of museums and destinations that people have been seeking out for a long time because they're like art meccas, like Monet's Garden and places like that in the Louvre. So, big visit. This is an amazing opportunity, and I'm very excited because I never thought that I'd leave the country and experience the things that I'm going to experience in a month. I'm very excited.
I am also so blessed to be able to actually get to go, and I'm glad that we're having all these fundraisers to make sure that we can get everybody to go on the trip.
It's a really neat experience, and I'm very excited. Oh man, Monet's Gardens for sure. I'm excited to just be there and be where he stood and see a variation of what he saw. I'm really excited.
I am the most excited to go to the Louvre. I can't wait to just get to see all of those different paintings and stuff there.
Our softball team is once again district champions after defeating Paducah-Tillman earlier this week. They also defeated region rival Marshall County Tuesday after shrugging off an early 1-run deficit to win 5-2 for their 17th win of the season. The Olympic Development Soccer Program identifies the best players in each age group. The hope is to select those players for the U.S. national teams competing against the world. MCHS freshman Shelby Nickel made Tennessee's state team and now the team representing the South region. We recently spoke to her about being on the team that could qualify her for the Junior Olympics.
It's a lot of fun. I get a lot of college exposure from different showcases, and I get to travel a lot. And I have to go down to Nashville almost 3 times a week for practices, which is like 3 hours away because it's in Franklin. And so I don't get home till like 11, 12 every night. So that kind of sucks, but overall it's really enjoyable. Right, so I'm on the Tennessee ODP team, which, and I made that team, and then I made the regional team, and then now I have to go to the tryouts for the interregional team in like a month, and if I make that, then I'll possibly get invited to be on the national team.
Our baseball team took a win Tuesday night over St. Mary. They won 8-0 after Grant Godwin put us on the board with a 3-run homer. Ben Higdon struck out 8 Vikings in 4 innings for the win. They play in Bowling Green tomorrow.
Welcome to the final edition of Trevor's Talks. I'm Trevor Champion. This week, I wanted to ask people their favorite Trevor's Talks moment, so I went around the school and asked them. Let's see what they have to say.
I see Grant. It's good. Hey. Stop. Hey. What is your favorite moment of Trevor's Talks from all this year? All right. Hey, Mr. Sims.
Hello?
What's your favorite Trevor's Talks moment from all of this year?
There really wasn't a good one, and you probably should quit.
Dude. All right. Miss Gruber, what was your favorite Trevor's Talks moment all of this year?
Trevor, I don't know how to tell you this, but I just don't think they had a lot of stuff that was really of value.
Oh, I mean, surely you have like one favorite moment though, right?
No, but I'm still more dominant than you, though.
Hey, Mr. Bird, what was your favorite Trevor's Talks moment this year?
Never watched it.
Well, it's good to know that I'm appreciated around here. I guess this is it for Trevor's Talks. Or is it?
Thank you for tuning in to the final newscast of this year.
And thank you for watching all of our newscasts. Have a great summer.
And for one last time,
Work hard and be nice.